Yeah, for the flag salute, would everyone please stand?
Order.
And would Evan and Benjamin von Rudenberg please come up? Where are they? They're coming. Go by the microphone.
Guard. Raise and arms.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, would everyone please remain standing for the national anthem being sung by Shanice Weish? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Guard. Cover.
Okay, as long as everyone's standing, Reverend Jackson, could you give us our invocation?
I have a quote I'd like to share from John Hudson Tinner. Battles are long and victories are short. I would rather enjoy victories than failures, but I would rather suffer a lost battle than stand on the sidelines and do nothing. Almighty God, I surrender myself to your service. John Hudson Tinner. Gracious and loving God, we thank you for this brief moment to celebrate victory. May these moments with friends and family members and citizens of Hackensack prepare each of these servants of yours who've answered the call to serve the citizens of this great city in this great county. Prepare them yet again for service to all of Hackensack. Bless them especially with your grace, with your spirit, that they may serve you and country and us. In your precious name we pray. Amen. And before I take a seat, I have another quote, I think, by John Wesley, good Methodist. Do all you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as you can. Amen.
Colors and trail. Wow. Forward. March.
Okay, the next thing on the agenda are the election results. This is to the Honorable City Council. After a careful canvass of the votes, I do hereby issue the following statement determination of the results of the municipal election held in the city of Hackensack, County of Bergen, State of New Jersey, on Tuesday, May 9th, 2017, for the purpose of electing 5 members of the City Council. The results are as follows. John P. LaBrosse Jr., 1,944 votes. David Sims, 1,933 votes. Kathleen Canestrino, 1,852 votes. Stephanie von Rudenberg, 1,779 votes. And Leonardo Di Battaglia, 1,757 votes. I further certify that the aforementioned were elected members of the City Council to take effect this first day of July 2017 for a term of 4 years. Okay, now we're going to have the Councilman-elect John LaBrosse come up, who was going to be sworn in by Senator Weinberger, but she had to attend a meeting in Trenton, so he's going to be sworn in by me. So you're going to have to give me a little bit of time because I got to play 2 different things here. And I guess whoever you were going to have come up.
Emily?
We're going to go.
My kids, my grandkids. Well, I'm not gonna have mine. I'm gonna have mine. You're younger. I have great kids.
You stand. Best. I,
John P. LaBrosse,
John P. LaBrosse,
solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
and
and to the governments
and to the governments
established
established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority
under the authority
of the people,
and
I will faithfully,
impartially,
and justly
perform all the duties of the office of
councilman
councilman
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability. So help me God.
Okay, Councilwoman-elect Kathleen Canestrino. Mrs. Canestrino was also being sworn in by Senator Weinberger, but again, she's at a meeting, so it's me again. You want to do it down there?
Hold it flat, honey. Or I gotta put my hand on it. Up.
Okay,
I,
Kathleen Canestrino,
Kathleen Canestrino,
solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and
to
allegiance
the same
to the same,
and to the governments
and to the governments
established in the United States
established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
perform all the duties
of the office of
Councilwoman
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
Oh, no problem.
Okay, next is Councilman-elect David Sims to be sworn in by Assemblyman Benji E. Wilberly. Sorry. Bible?
Which hand is supposed to be on the Bible? Left. Right hand on the Bible, left hand raised, right? I know, I did this. He did it in reverse. He wants to do it right that time, so no, it's right here. I did my left. I did it.
I was going to say, I always thought it was right hand. No, doesn't matter.
I'll do it right this time.
So wait. Okay. Dave, do we need to move? Are you okay?
What are you doing? That's what I thought it was. I was right.
Raise your right. Raise your right.
Left hand on the Bible. That's what I thought. Because the Bible states precedent, so you put your name.
Does he need help?
Good afternoon, and congratulations to all the winners.
Is indeed honored to swear my good friend, Councilman Dave Sims. Repeat after me. I
I, David Sims,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear
that I will bear
true faith and allegiance
true faith and allegiance
to the same,
to the same
and to the government established
and to the government established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will
and that I will
faithfully,
faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all duties
perform all duties
of the office
of the office
of councilman
of councilman
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Ready?
Ready.
Okay, the next is Councilman-elect Leonardo Battaglia. Again, he was supposed to be sworn in by Senator Weinberg, but it's me, so whoever's going to come up for him. You're over there. I, Leonardo
Leonardo
Battaglia.
DiCaprio, no. Leonardo Battaglia.
Now you're gonna give me all the clues. We're gonna start to go Oregon. You just need to raise your hand. Okay, I, Leonardo Battaglia,
Leonardo Battaglia.
do solemnly swear
Solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear
that I will bear
true faith
true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments
and to the government
established
established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in the states
under the authority
under the authority
of the people,
of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties
all the duties
of the office of
of the office
councilman
councilman
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my abilities.
So help me God.
So help me God.
You're up, kiddo.
Get him a new nameplate. Okay. The next person to be sworn in is Councilwoman-elect Stephanie Von Rudenberg. She's going to be sworn in by Tony Oates. And if her family would come up.
I, Stephanie Von Rudenborg, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people, and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of the office of councilwoman according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
It's Jacoby.
I don't know. It's the attorney. Is it Cleary Jacoby or is it Steve? It's Steve. Right.
Okay, with the full council now officially seated, I'm going to do roll call. Councilmember Pataglia.
Here.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Here.
Councilmember LaBrosse.
Here.
I'm sorry, that was Councilmember Canestrino. I'm used to doing the other meeting. Councilmember Sims.
Here.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Okay, now it's time for election of the mayor. At this time, I would ask for a motion to open the meeting for nominations for the office of mayor.
I'll offer the motion.
Second.
So the motion to open was introed by Councilmember Canestrino and seconded by Councilmember Sims. Now we need a roll call. Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember LaBrosse.
Aye.
Councilmember Sims.
Aye.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Okay, now we need a motion for nominations for mayor.
I nominate Councilman John LaBrosse for mayor of the city of Hackensack.
Second.
Okay. Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Canestrino.
Aye.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to ask if there was any other nominations.
No, not really.
I told you this is going between two different things here, is there? Were there any other nominations?
None.
Okay. So now we'll close the nominations with a nomination for mayor for John LaBrosse. So I need a motion to close.
Offer.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember LaBrosse.
Aye.
Councilmember Sims.
Aye.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Now, the vote for Councilman John LaBrosse as mayor. We need an intro.
I'll offer.
Second.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember LaBrosse.
Aye.
Councilmember Sims.
Aye.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Okay. The vote has carried. John LaBrosse is mayor. And now we...
Oath?
Yes, that's me again.
Go ahead.
I,
I,
John P. LaBrosse,
John P. LaBrosse,
solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments
and to the governments
established
established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority
under the authority
of the people,
of the people,
and that I will
and I will
faithfully,
faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties
all the duties
of the office of mayor
of the office of mayor
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
The run, David.
Wrong one.
Here we go again.
Okay, now it's yours. I'm done. Now I can go back to just being the secretary.
Okay. Before I move on, I'd like to thank our clerk, our deputy clerk, and their assistant, Allison, for all their hard work putting this together. So if we could give them a round of applause. A lot of work went into this. Deputy clerk, Regina, yes.
Oh.
No, I said deputy. All right, I'll get her. Resolution 229-17.
Okay, this is a resolution appointing the deputy mayor. We need an intro.
I need a motion, please.
Offer.
Need a second?
Second.
Roll call?
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Councilmember Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Sims.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrosse.
Aye.
Okay.
You want me to read you? You want-
Well, you want, we're gonna do the oath of office, so
Okay,
that's next. And that's you.
all right.
You want name it? You want name it? You want name it?
Let him come. Joey wants to come too. He can come. Come on, Joey. Come on, Joey.
I gotta say something. In 62 years, this man's been in my house at least 3 or 4 times a week to help me get around. And I thank you.
Joe, it's all about you.
Please repeat after me. I,
I,
Kathleen Canestrino,
Kathleen Canestrino,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United
in
States
the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties of the office of Deputy Mayor
all the duties of the office of Deputy Mayor
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability,
So help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
You don't really want to be a councilman once you're my age. Yeah, thank you. Okay, Joe, come on. Good job.
Resolution 231-17. I'm sorry, 230-17.
This is a resolution appointing Deputy Mayor 2. We need a motion. Offer.
Second.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Sims.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye.
Okay.
Okay.
Or whoever,
Oh,
they,
whoever
are
did
you gonna
wants
have,
to
Assemblyman? Yeah.
Ready, Deputy? I, David Sims,
I, David Sims,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the government
and to the government
established
established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority
under the authority
of the people,
of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of the office of
of the office of
Deputy Mayor
Deputy Mayor
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Deb, you can
Oh, yeah, I was waiting for
go
the
ahead, Dave.
Deputy Mayor to sit. Okay, everybody on the dais, you can turn over your nameplates now.
There we go.
We're now all official.
Very good. Okay, some housekeeping. Resolution 231-17.
This is a resolution for the introduction of ordinance number 20-2017, an ordinance adopting Main and Anderson Street redevelopment plan, commonly known as the Holman site, consisting of Lot 410, Lots 1, 2.01, and 22.
Thank you. I need a motion, please.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Sims.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye.
Be it resolved that the above ordinance being ordinance 20-2017 as introduced is now passed on first reading, and that said ordinance shall be considered for final passage at a meeting to be held on July 24th, 2017 at 8:00 p.m. or as soon thereafter as the matter can be reached at the regular meeting place of the City Council, and at such time and place all persons interested be given an opportunity to be heard concerning said ordinance, and that the city clerk be, and she is hereby authorized and directed to publish said ordinance according to law, with a notice of its introduction and passage on first reading, and of the time and place when and where said ordinance will be further considered for final passage.
Thank you. Resolution 232-17. Go ahead, Attorney. Sure.
Sorry.
Yes, there is. I would like to nominate Beth Crucius for municipal prosecutor.
I'd second that nomination.
Are there any other nominations?
Yeah, hearing none, I think you can have a roll call vote.
Need a roll call, please?
Hold on, I'm just trying to get my paperwork, hold on. I lost my resolution. That's really strange, hang on. I got it. Okay, so we had a nomination for Beth Crucius for City Municipal Prosecutor. It was introed by the mayor
Mayor LaBrus.
and seconded by Deputy Mayor Canestrino. Okay, Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Aye. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Sims.
Abstain.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Abstain.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye.
Passes.
That's correct.
That's it. Okay. Resolution 233-17.
This is a resolution awarding professional service contract to Cleary, Giacobbe, Alfieri, and Jacobs LLC, Stephen W. Kleiman Esquire, to serve as city attorney.
I motion.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Aye. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Sims.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. This time we move on to our consent agenda. Is there anybody on the dais who has any issue with anything in the consent agenda, or would like anything removed or changed, or has a conflict? Seeing none, please move forward.
Okay. The following items are considered to be routine in nature and will be enacted in one motion. Any items require expenditure are supported by a certification of availability of funds. Any item requiring discussion will be removed from the consent agenda, and consent agenda items will be reflected in full in the minutes, including any exceptions and/or additions. The consent agenda consists of resolutions 234-17 through 241-17. 234-17 is a resolution authorizing the adoption of a cash management plan, including the designation of approved depositories. Resolution 235-17 is a resolution authorizing a petty cash fund. Resolution 236-17 is a resolution authorizing the designation of official newspapers. Resolution 237-17 is a resolution authorizing renewal of liquor licenses. Resolution 238-17 is a resolution authorizing the appointments of Planning Board Class 1 and Class 2 members. Resolution 239-17, a resolution authorizing the appointment of a Library Board appointee. Resolution 240-17 is a resolution authorizing the appointment of a council liaison to the Recreation Board. And Resolution 241-17 is a resolution authorizing the appointment of a council liaison to the Cultural Arts Board. And then we need a motion.
Need a motion to accept the consent agenda as it was read.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Aye. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Sims.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Okay, with that, I need a motion to open to the public.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Sims.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
And Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Before the public starts, I just want to recognize some special people that are here with us. First, I want to recognize Loretta Weinberg, who had all intentions of getting here along with Gordon Johnson, but they're a little tied up with the state budget right now down in Trenton, so they couldn't be here, and they send their regards. I'd like to introduce you to you and thank him for coming, our County Executive, Jen Tedesco, sitting right in front of me. And to his right, his right-hand man, County Clerk John Hogan. From Congressman Josh Gottenheimer's office, you have his representative here, Mr. Chris Tully. And another elected official you've already seen up a few times in action tonight, Assemblyman Benji Wimberly. And again, I want to thank the clerk, the deputy clerk, and their assistants for all their work. I also want, if all the, let me thank the color guard. I know they're probably gone. I don't know if they're still here, but color guard, Hackensack Color Guard does a wonderful job. They will be back in action later today at the Firemen's Memorial at 6 o'clock at Memorial Park. Would all the department heads that are here please stand up? If you're a department head in the city of Hackensack. This, ladies and gentlemen, are they're the glue that keep the city together. These people are working every day for the city of Hackensack. They run big departments, and we give them their thanks. They've done a wonderful job. And at this time, I'd like to introduce our city manager. We can't forget him, Mr. Ted Ehrenberg. So with that, I'd like to make a motion to open to the public. Or I did that already. All right. Yes, and we are going to limit, because of the crowd, we're going to limit it to a 3-minute maximum. All right, so if you could set the time, you have your
Do
time?
that by motion.
We
You need to, if you're going to suspend the rules to change from 5 to 3 minutes,
Okay.
I'd recommend a motion approved by the
I
council.
make a motion for today's meeting, we change the rules from 5 minutes to 3 minutes to the public.
Offer.
Roll call?
Councilmember Von Rudenberg.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Sims.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Thank you. Hello, sir.
Good afternoon, Mayor, Council. My name is Joe Barreto, Poplar Avenue. It's been an honor to have been invited here today and share with you on this special day, all the honored guests here. I just want to say that I hope and pray going forward that finally all the residents of Hackensack can come together and just work together collaboratively and support each other as we move our great city forward. You've already started the work. We're going to continue it, and we're going to see it just reach new heights. I also want to offer to you any help in which I can help, and all of our constituents, and just get together and get the city moving forward. God bless you all. You're taking on a heck of a job, and we're proud. Thank you.
Thank you.
Laura Rodriguez, Clinton Place. Okay, can you hear me now? I just wanted to wish all of the newly elected councilmen, councilwomen, and men congratulations on this occasion. Obviously, I can't speak to the subject of the consent agenda, but on the appointment of the prosecutor as a member of the school board, I am pleased and thrilled to see a Hackensack High School alumni, a practicing attorney, being selected for your prosecutor of the city. As a member of the school board, I am looking forward to our collaborations in the next 4 years, but your first official appointment of Elsbeth Crucius as the prosecutor, again, as an alumnus of Hackensack, speaks to your sincerity in our continued cooperation between the Board of Education and the City of Hackensack. Congratulations, and well done.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Roosevelt Sills. It's a great honor to be invited here today, and I commend Hackensack for the great leaders that you've chosen to lead this great city, and I also congratulate all those who have been taking the oath today. And I moved here. Hackensack is a very special place here for me because when I graduated from high school, I moved here to Hackensack. And I could have been many other places. But I was fortunate coming here to Hackensack. I found my wife for 44 years. So Hackensack
Amen.
is a wonderful place. I often joke with Deputy Mayor Sims about is a leader born or they're made? And the answer always is a heart thing. Leadership comes from the heart because serving comes from the heart. And I'd like to commend you in leading this great city and continue to keep Hackensack safe. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. I too thank you for being invited and congratulate all the new council members. It's really wonderful that you spent the last administration putting the money in place to have Hackensack realize its possible greatness. And I'm very happy that you won the election, and we'll be watching you. The money's in place. You've got the means to do it, the vision to do it, and let's grow together.
Thank you.
Paul Nichols, Hackensack. Did this just go out?
That's on.
I'll keep it really short. Just congratulations, and you get to hear from me every other week about, you know what, housing. But I look forward to it, and that's all I'm going to say. Again, congratulations to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paul.
Good afternoon, Chief Freeman, Hackensack Fire Department. On behalf of the entire fire department, I just wanted to first congratulate you all on the election victories and getting reelected, and for our new councilwoman, congratulations on your first time out getting elected.
Thank you.
I want to thank you for the past support you've shown the fire department over the past 4 years, and I look forward to the continued support and the great work we do together, moving the city forward as we all want. I did want to just say a special thank you to outgoing Councilwoman Deborah Keeling-Geddes. I didn't have a chance to say goodbye to her and thank her for her service and her support of the department, which she was very supportive, so I want to put that out there also. One last thing, I want to thank you for your hiring of this great city manager. He and I have been working together for the past few months. I think he's a great asset to this city, and thank you. Look forward to working with you.
Good afternoon. My name is Councilwoman at Large Dr. October Huntley, and I bring you greetings from the wonderful township of Irvington, where Mayor Tony Voss is our leader. I would like to give a special congratulations to the Deputy Mayor Sims and also to your colleagues for their appointments. I know you will serve your community well. Congratulations again. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else would like to speak? Now is your chance. Going once, going twice. Absolutely, yep. I'm going to give our elected officials and guests up here on the dais a chance to speak now, if you would so choose or like to. Jim?
Now and never.
Sure, that's good. Yep.
Mayor, members of the council, congratulations on being sworn in for a 4-year term to run the city of Hackensack. As co-partners of government here in the city of Hackensack, it's my honor to congratulate you from the 1 million people that call Bergen County their home. We've had a number of times where we've sat together and worked together, and I only can tell you that that will continue with all the members of the council and with the people of the city of Hackensack. As this is the center and the county seat, we will continue to work together to make not only the city of Hackensack, but this county as great as it can be. And so my commitment to you today is that we will continue to go forward and we will continue to work together on behalf of the citizens of the city of Hackensack and the citizens of Bergen County. I have some commendations for you. I will give them to the clerk to let her hand those out. But Mayor, Deputy Mayors, council members, congratulations, and I look forward to a very successful 4 years. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Hogan?
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, sir.
Members of the governing body, congratulations. Residents of Hackensack, today we come together not only for congratulations for those who prevailed in the election, but also to celebrate our democracy, the continuity of government, peaceful, orderly elections. No election in Hackensack was hacked by the Russians, I can tell you that. I served when I was mayor of my little town up north when I was 30 years old. It's called Northvale. And I served again when I was 50. There is no place in elected office where you're closer to the people than when you're a mayor or a member of the governing body. And it's the best training ground for higher office also. So congratulations. You have some challenges here in Hackensack. I like what I see happening. I love the redevelopment. I can't wait until everything's done and up and running. We have some certs. We'll leave them with the town clerk. Thank you so very much. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Hogan. Mr. Tully, you're up.
Good afternoon, Mayor, Deputy Mayors, members of the council. The Congressman expressed his regrets he could not be here today. However, he asked me to come here to read a statement on his behalf, and I'm honored to be here today to do so. Good afternoon. I am pleased to offer my congratulations to Mayor John LaBrosse, Deputy Mayor Kathleen Canestrino, Deputy Mayor David Sims, Councilman Leonardo Battaglia, and Councilwoman Stephanie von Rudenberg on their recent election victory. You all embody the strong commitment to the city of Hackensack and community service, helping Hackensack grow and flourish. The oath of office is a special occasion to celebrate, but it's also an appropriate time to reflect on the responsibilities and way we can all work together to best serve this community. During my past 6 months in office, I've been working across the aisle to cut taxes, cut unnecessary regulation, support our veterans and first responders, fix our roads and bridges, and fight terrorism at home and abroad. I look forward to working with all of you as we work across the aisle to move the ball forward and fight for a better return on investment for tax dollars already sent to Washington, D.C., and fight for grants for our roads, our cops, and our economic development across North Jersey. Please know that my door is always open. I look forward to hearing from Chris about today's reorganization and how I can help. Once again, congratulations to you and your family. I look forward to serving the residents of Hackensack with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Wimberly?
Good afternoon. Welcome. It's a great honor to be here this afternoon. Congratulations, Mayor and City Council members who've been elected. I come in twofold. I'm a part-time Hackensacker because I'm the head football coach here, and I spend most of my evenings and afternoons on First and Beach Street. Even more importantly, my two sons attend Hackensack High School. Matter of fact, one just graduated, and one just graduated college who graduated from Hackensack. So make it clear that I'm here every day. I enjoy eating here. I enjoy shopping here. And just know that you have a friend in me in Hackensack from the New Jersey General Assembly. As you're aware, we're on call. I have 2 hours at any moment to get down to Trenton. Hopefully by the time I leave here, the budget has been settled. And we honestly and sincerely do the people's work down there, such as you guys have done here in the city of Hackensack. God bless.
Thank you, sir. Okay, need a motion to close to the public.
Offer.
Second. Roll call?
Councilmember Von Rudenberg.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Sims.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. It's going to take the clerk a little while to get used to this Von Rudenborg. I can tell. But she's getting there. Yes, we'll do the remarks now. So we're going to have some remarks from the council, and I will start with our new councilwoman, Stephanie Von Rudenborg.
I just want to thank everyone for being here. I want to thank the citizens of Hackensack for believing in me, in us. You have my word that I will continue to keep this wonderful city moving in the right direction. I would also like to thank my fellow council members for their support. Their dedication and hard work over the past 4 years is evident, and I'm proud to be part of such a passionate team. Thank you to all of the employees and volunteers here at the city. Their hard work and diligence is evident in all of the day-to-day operations, as well as the big events that you see around the city that have been popping up. It's a wonderful thing. If anyone hasn't gone yet, it's great. Thank you to my fellow planning board members who I have had the pleasure of serving with for the past year and a half. A huge thank you to my family and friends for their encouragement and support. To my husband, Eric, for always believing in me and for picking up the slack while campaigning with baths and homework. And I hate to tell you that you may have to start cooking soon during the next 4 years. To Evan, Ben, and Gigi, thank you for all the encouragement and memories that we made while hitting the pavement during campaigning. At a young age, you have learned the importance of citizenship, community service, and why it's important to always do the right thing. Although during the next 4 years, there will be more time spent away from you guys due to my new role, in the end, I am doing this for you and the future of the city. I hope by serving and helping to keep the city moving in the right direction, your generation will buy your first homes in this city and will be just as proud as we are today to call Hackensack our home. Thank you, everyone.
Deputy Mayor?
Honored guests, friends, and family, it is an indescribable honor to stand before you this afternoon as I am sworn in for another 4 years as your deputy mayor. I want to thank my running mates, our campaign staff, and all of our volunteers who worked for us day after day throughout the campaign, carrying our message to the voters of Hackensack. We could not have succeeded without your tireless efforts. I also want to thank my husband Emil and my family who were so supportive of me during this grueling campaign. On May the 9th, the people of Hackensack spoke loud and clear that they continue to believe in our vision for the city of Hackensack and are proud of the progress that we have made in the past 4 years. Our continued promise for the next 4 years is to stabilize taxes through controlled spending and increased revenue, to continue our redevelopment plan targeted to bring $1 billion in investment to our city, to continue our long overdue infrastructure improvements to our parks, cultural and recreation facilities, and our streets, especially paving. Yes, I know folks are happy with that one, and sewer improvements. And most important, to keep an open and honest dialogue with our residents, to make good decisions together. I know that promises by politicians are often easily forgotten or overlooked, but this council has proven that we are committed to our promises and that we will continue to pursue the goals that we have laid out for this city. We truly and honestly want to give you a better city and return Hackensack, the county seat, to its place of prominence. Thank you for all of your kind wishes and your hard work. I look forward to working with you for another 4 years.
Leo? Dave?
To Ms. Rodriguez, who made the remarks about Hackensack and alumni, I bleed blue and gold as much as anybody in this room. And Ms. Crucius may be a great individual, but I cannot vote yes or no to a person who I've never met in my life. I just can't do that. I'm sorry. The prosecutor is a demanding, huge job here in this city, and that is the reason why I voted abstain. Now, I would like to express my sincere thanks to my family and friends and this community for having the faith and trust to re-elect me for a second term. To the elected officials, clergy, city workers, and all who have participated in this reorganization meeting today, thank you. To my mom and daughter, thank you for all your help. Tiffany, the First Lady, you already know how much you mean to me. To my cousin Andrea, sister, we are winning. It was wonderful that you got voted in on Tuesday as the new district assistant superintendent of Hackensack Schools. And my brother Fred, who keeps a check on me from South Carolina all the time. To Assemblyman Benji Wimbley, who swore me in today, you have been a great mentor. When we first met, I bet you never thought we would be standing here today. God is good. To my large and diverse Hackensack Junior basketball family, I love you. I am so proud and honored to be standing here in front of you today, not only as a re-elected member of the City Council, but as Hackensack's 4th African-American deputy mayor. This is an achievement that I could never have envisioned when I was a young man growing up. Hackensack is moving in the right direction with our team, led by our mayor, John LaBrose. There are so many great things happening here in our city, from redevelopment and transforming our downtown to the new businesses that are moving in. It is an exciting time here in Hackensack. Most near and dear to my heart, we are making major investments in our children and in our future by building new parks and recreation facilities and upgrading the ones that we have. As a youth sports coach for many years, I know the value that these investments will bring to our community, and I am so excited to see our children be able to take advantage of them. Once again, I would like to thank everyone who supported our team in this election and all the residents of Hackensack. You are the reason why we work hard for our community, and I am excited to continue serving you. I am humble, grateful, 4 more years. I told the naysayers it was not a fluke. As I said before, I bleed blue and gold. Lastly, to my pops, who passed away last year, who sits up here in the council chamber with me, in spirit, who will teach me. To always believe in myself and true spirit of us. Thank you.
Mr. Battaglia?
First of all, we'd like to thank all the honored guests that we got here. Thank you for being with us in this wonderful day. And I want to thank especially my wife, my son Giovanni, Leonardo, my grandson, my granddaughters, my sister, her fiancé, my niece, her daughter. I want to thank too to the people, the head of the departments, and I think my friend Ted, Jim, Jesse, and everybody else, they are doing a wonderful job. There's no question that without these guys, there's nothing that we can accomplish. For the last 4 years, I will say that we accomplished a lot, and our goal will be continue to do the same. So when you guys see me around and taking ice and potholes, remove the snow, and anything that is going to make you guys happy. Our goal is to try to keep the residents happy, and that's what we're going to continue doing. And I want to thank the residents because they trust us, they support us, and that's the reason we got reelected again, and we're going to continue doing the same. I want to thank God because He keep me here. You know, any day I open the eyes, it's one more day. I want to welcome Stephanie to the team, and I want to thank Debbie Killing for the service to the city, and I hope so she continue doing the same. The people they pass around these seats, they know already that it's not easy to be here. You have to have thick skin to support all the comments, all the complaints for the people. Sometimes people ask me, Leo and company, I don't know how you guys can do it. Well, somebody has to do it. It's difficult sometimes when we're looking for people to participate for city councils that they give you one answer, another answer, but they never really want to step to the plate. Thank God, Stephanie now step to the plate. I want to thank everybody for coming. Thank you one more time.
I'm up. On behalf of my fellow city council members and our entire team, thank you for joining us here today on this very important occasion in our great city's history. And I want to thank and congratulate all of our council members. This is a committed group. The young lady on the end, our newest member, I've never seen commitment like from this young lady. Cold weather, rain, she's out there pushing up and down the streets, pushing a baby carriage with 2 other kids in tow, going door to door to get herself elected. And she did that. And she did a great job, and we're so glad to have you on board. Thank you. It's not easy going door to door in Hackensack, so I think next time I'm going to grab a baby carriage and a baby, see how that works. But I want to thank my family and friends, and in particular my wife, Deb, for putting up with all the tough times and always being there for me, and always giving me your complete support and let me know when I'm wrong or whether I'm right. I couldn't have done it without you. To the voters of our great city, thank you from the bottom of my heart once again for giving me your trust and confidence for now the 3rd term of office in the City Council. Thank you to my fellow council members for again choosing me to serve as mayor. And to all of you, I can only pledge to continue to work hard, to work together in our city's best interest, and do my very best to lead Hackensack to an even brighter future. We have come so far together, and we have an exciting journey ahead. There was a time not so long ago when Hackensack was the center of everything in Bergen County. Everyone came to Main Street and our city thrived. Then the economic conditions changed. Large shopping malls replaced many local business districts all over the region, and like many others, our Main Street declined, and in a way, so did our city. Pardon me. But now things are changing again, for the better, and our city's future is very bright. Today, thanks to the vision and leadership of some very dedicated people working together as partners in government and business, we are in the early stages of a tremendous redevelopment that will once again make Hackensack the cultural and economic center of Bergen County. With new business, new housing, new offices, new shopping, new restaurants, and over $1 billion in new redevelopment, no city has a brighter future than ours. This exciting future will benefit every city resident with over 1,000 new jobs created, a new performing arts center opening soon, and an outstanding new recreation facility to open, and so much more. I'm so proud to be your mayor at this remarkable turning point in our city's great history. I love this city, our home, our friends, our neighbors, our diversity, and everything that makes Hackensack the wonderful place that it is. So I thank you all again for your confidence and support, and let's keep working together to make Hackensack the best small city that we can possibly be. Thank you very much. Okay. I need a motion to close. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Father Lawford, a benediction, please.
From the book of Revelation, chapter 21, beginning at the first verse. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth had passed away, and the sea was no more. And I saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride, adorned for her husband. Gracious Father, we ask you to make this city anew. We ask you to renew it. On this new day, we ask you to bless our mayor and council as they begin this term of office. Give them wisdom, give them compassion, give them knowledge, give them your grace and mercy. To all of our citizenry, we ask for joy, peace, prosperity, safety, and provision. Forever keep this city in your hands. Guide us into that new day that you always place before us. And bless every city department. Give us your grace and mercy all of the days of our lives. All this we pray for the honor and glory of your great and holy name. Amen.
Amen. Madam Clerk,
No.
motion to close.
Offer. Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Sims.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Do you want to announce downstairs?
You can.
Yes, I'd like everybody, if you have the time, we're going to have refreshments down in the Civic Center, probably some cake, coffee, soda, whatever we have down there. But please join us downstairs to for some fun. Thank you. Hour 20 wasn't too bad.